So after introduction, next topic is number system conversions. Number system conversions. Okay. So these are the four types of basic number systems we mostly used in digital electronics. So those are decimal number system, a binary number system, octal number system, hexadecimal number system. Decimal number system, binary number system, octal number system, and hexadecimal number system. Okay, so first one is decimal number system. Okay, so what is decimal number system? Decimal number system contains 10 digits. 10 digits, those are represented as 0 to 9. So 0 to 9 we have totally 10 digits. So that's why the base or radix of the decimal number system is 10. The base or radix of the decimal number system is 10. Okay. So here the radix means the total number of systems which are used in a decimal number system is 10. Okay. So here radix represents the number of digits. Okay. Which are used in that number system. So for decimal number system, we had 10 digits. Those are 0 to 9. We have totally 10 digits. So that's why the base or radix of the decimal number system is 10. Okay. And next, see here, how can we represent a decimal number? For example, here I am taking 5621. How I am pronouncing pronunciation is, how my pronunciation is 5621. So it is a positional weighted system. Positional number system or positional weighted system. See here, the positional weights start from right to left. Right to left. So here, rightmost position is called least significant digit position, LSD. Least significant digit position. Why it is called LSD position? Because its positional weight is very low. Okay, that's why it is called least significant digit position. And this is called most significant digit position. Okay, so we have to take the positional weights from right to left. For decimal number system, we have to take the positional weights in the powers of 10. 10 power 0, 10 power 1, 10 power 2, 10 power 3. So what we call this is units place. This is tens place, hundreds place, and next this one is thousands place. Okay, what we have to do, we have to multiply each digit by its positional weight and then add all the product terms. And then add all the product terms. After multiplying, we get the positional value. What is the positional value here? 5000. And here 600. Okay, so this is decimal number system. Okay, next to binary number system. So binary number system also positional numbering system. Binary means it contains only 0 and 1. 0 and 1. Okay, for in decimal number system, we have 0 to 9, totally 10 digits. But in binary number system, we have only 2 digits, 0 and 1. Okay, for binary number system, the base or radix is 2 because it contains only two numbers, 0 and 1. So that's why base or radix is 2. Okay, so we have to take the positional values, powers of 2, 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2. So starting from right to left, we have to consider the positional values, 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, like that. Okay, so it contains only two digits. What are those? 0 and 1. What are those? 0 and 1. So this is the example of binary number system. Here I am taking some examples. See here, it is combination of 0 and 1. So in this number you can see it contains only zeros and ones. Zeros and ones. Okay, so this is binary number system. And next one is octal number system. Octal number system. For octal number system, the base or radix. The base or radix is 8 for the octal number system. Okay, see here we have totally 0 to 7, 8 digits. 0 to 7, 8 digits we have. 0 to 7, 8 digits we have. Okay, so that's why the base or radix is 8. Base or radix is 8. Okay, see here one more important thing is the group of 3 bits in binary is equal to 1 octal digit. 1 octal digit. For example, it contains only digits from 0 to 7. If you want to represent, for example, single digit octal number, for example, here I am taking 6. If you want to represent 6 in binary, you need 3 bits. You need 3 bits to represent a octal digit in binary. Okay, and next one is hexadecimal number system. What is hexadecimal number system? The base or radix is 16. 16 means it contains 0 to 15, totally 16 numbers. 0 to 15, totally 16 numbers. But it is little different from decimal number system. See here, for 0 to 15, we have totally 16 numbers. So that's why the base or radix of hexadecimal number system is 16. In hexadecimal, we have 0 to 9 are numbers. 0 to 9 are numbers. Okay, after that, instead of 10, so we have the representation of 10 in decimal, but instead of 10, we have to write a in hexadecimal. Okay, so decimal 10 is equivalent to a in hexadecimal. Okay, 0 to 9 are numbers, a to f are alphabets. Totally we have 16 digits. Totally we have 16 digits. For example, if you want to represent 13 decimal number, 13 decimal number in hexadecimal, how can we represent? What is the equivalent of 13 in hexadecimal? D. What is the equivalent of 13 in hexadecimal? D. Okay, so this is the representation table, and you need to remember one more important point is group of 4 bits in binary is equal to 1 hexadecimal digit. 1 hexadecimal digit. For example, if you want to write any number, any hexadecimal number in binary, you require 4 bits. For example, if you want to write 3, so this is hexadecimal 3. If you consider this 3 as hexadecimal, so you need 4 bits. You have to represent 4 bits in binary. 4 bits in binary. Okay, for example, 7. If you want to represent in binary, you need 4 bits. You need 4 bits. For single hexadecimal digit, you require 4 bits in binary. 4 bits in binary. So these all are the 4 basic number systems which are mostly used in digital electronics. What are those? Decimal number system, binary number system, octal number system, and hexadecimal number system. So decimal number system and binary number system. So these two are positional number systems, means each digit follows the positional weight. Each digit follows the positional weight. See here, I'm taking 3-bit binary number. 3-bit binary number. Okay, so here I'm writing the decimal equivalent for this 3-bit binary number. Okay, so it is positional weight. Okay, for example, if you want to convert the decimal 0 to binary, if you want to write the decimal 0 to binary, so 3-bit representation. In 3-bit representation, so what is the decimal equivalent? So all the positions should 0. Okay, so 0 into 2 power 0, 0, 0 into 2 power 1, 0, 0 into 2 power 2, 0. Okay, so and then add all the product terms, you will get the decimal equivalent. In similar way, so you have to write for 1 in binary. So what you have to do? What is 2 power 0? 1. So if you want to write 3-bit binary number, so first you have to take 3 positional weights: 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, like that. Okay, so 1 into 2 power 0. 1 into 2 power 0 is 1, and remaining all positions should be 0. So then you get the decimal equivalent. Okay, after you want to get 2. So this is 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2. So 2 power 1 position should be 1. Remaining all positions should be 0. And after that, if you want to represent 3 in binary, so this is actually, see here, 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2 means 4 to 1 code. 4 to 1 code. 2 plus 1 is 3. 2 plus 1 is 3, means LSD position and next LSD position should be 1. because 2 power 0, 2 power 1. If you add these two numbers, you will get 3. Like that, you have to write the binary equivalent. So it may be 3-bit or 4-bit or whatever it is, you have to write the binary equivalent. Okay, for the given decimal number. Okay, so these all are the basic number system. See here, the rightmost bit is called least significant digit position, and leftmost bit is called the most significant digit position. Similarly, it may be binary, or it may be octal, or it may be hexadecimal. See here, this is the hexadecimal number. So in hexadecimal, we have 0 to 9 are the numbers, and A to F are the alphabets. Means hexadecimal number contains both the numbers and alphabets. Both the numbers and alphabets. So this is called least significant digit position. In least significant digit position, what we have here? A, alphabet. In most significant digit position, what we have here? 1. 1. 1 is the number. Okay. So these all are the basic number systems. Okay. And next, number system conversions. Number system conversions. Okay. So for better understanding the conversion between the number systems, so I am classifying these number systems into 5 groups. Into 5 groups. What are those? Decimal to other number systems, other number systems to decimal, octal to binary and vice versa, hexadecimal to binary and vice versa, octal to hexadecimal and vice versa. Octal to hexadecimal and vice versa. Okay. So we will discuss about these number system conversions in next class. Okay. Thank you.